Welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. I'm excited. I'm bringing back a band I did about a month or so ago. This is Lightworker and their song Empyre. Now, this song, it was requested that I do by the Writer Wolf Legendas. I think I said that right. Probably not. I'm terrible about pronouncing things properly. Anyway, really excited about this. Lightworker, the last song I did by them was Cholera, and that was phenomenal. Such a good song. So I'm excited to hear what they've got here. I'm not going to talk a whole lot more. Let's just dive into this video. If you haven't already, if you like what you see by the end of this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to be here to listen to what it has to say. So let's get into this. Let's listen to what the music has to say about Empyre by Lightworker. Dude, okay, hold it a second. I need to listen all the way through this this album, because this is the same band that did Cholera. Dude, this is so cool. I'm gonna make a comparison, and I don't know if they've heard it already. Maybe they have, but between the guitar structure and the vocals, this reminds me strongly of Killswitch Engage, and that's such a good thing. I love Killswitch Engage. So this is really good. Now, there are a couple lines that really struck out to me already, and it's right at the beginning. Behold, the sky erupts before me. In this moment, the truth doesn't matter. And that is really interesting, because just that line, the truth doesn't matter, because I feel like we live in a relatively post-truth society that's not super concerned with objective truth. We try to make reality whatever it might be for an individual person, and I think there's some danger in that kind of perspective, but I like that he asked that question. And then he goes on, and when in the wake of our last breath, will we then accept what's left behind? Is it worth the time to become the man I should? I find that really interesting. Is it worth the time to become the man I should? Because if we're going to look at this from a perspective of, does truth matter? Is truth really truth? Is there any such thing as truth, and can it be known? If we're looking in terms of that, man, if it doesn't, if the answer to those questions is no, truth doesn't really matter, there is no such thing as objective truth. If that's the case, is it really worth it to become who I should? I mean, that's a solid question, dude. Man, I love this. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Through
I feel like I kind of feel like I've been like running on a treadmill almost, man. This is nuts. That chorus was crazy good. The drums, this are next level, dude. Like, this is crazy. He's got some ghost notes in there that sound amazing, and just the way I mean, this whole, all of it is so stinking excellently done. I dig this a lot, man. It's just, oh, how fun. Like, this is not at all what I would have expected from the band that wrote Cholera. Like, holy smokes. I need to get into the rest of this album, man. This is just so much fun. Dang. Holy smokes. Okay, let's talk about the symmetry in this song here. Okay? Looking at the lyrics from the very beginning, the first lines of the song. Behold, the sky erupts before me in this moment, the truth doesn't matter. And then the ending of this song, behold, the sky erupts before me in this moment, the truth will always matter. Wow. Not at all. That was, oh dude, this was so good. I really like this, man. The guitar work was nuts. The breakdown there was absurd. Just, I was saying, give me something good, and man, did they deliver. This was really fun. I really like the lyrics of this song too. There's a line right before the last little bit of the song that says, "I still have faith that the light spreads between the haze. I still feel there's something beyond the blinds." And I think of this in terms of surprisingly Andy Mineo's Clarity. If you haven't listened to that song, you need to, because it's really good. But it talks about kind of doubt and how sometimes we create our own doubts, and we kind of create this fog where there's too much noise for us to really filter through. And so we need some clarity. And I kind of feel like that line where I still feel there's something beyond the blinds, where I'm putting up some blinders, maybe I'm creating the haze, but I feel like there's still something there. And I know not everybody in this band is Christian, but I know the singer Joe Calderon, he is. And so I hope I said your name right, dude. If you're watching and I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Even if you're not watching and I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But, he's talking about he spent his life trying to make up for his mistakes. This debt that he has reaped, he's always going to pay. And then, from the wreckage, you molded me. And so to me, I see glimpses of his faith, of his belief in God coming through in this song. And again, it ends, behold, the sky erupts before me. In this moment, the truth will always matter. And taking this just from my perspective and my own worldview and my own faith, yeah, the truth has to matter. It always matters. Because any time that we say there's no such thing as truth, and that truth is whatever you make it, and that, truth is your reality, however you want to say, that creates a lot of danger. Because what happens if if there's no such thing as truth and everybody's reality is whatever they make of it? What happens if this person's reality says it's okay to harm somebody? Whose reality gets to override then? Whose reality? Who's right? Because if there's no truth, they're both right. And that means that this person has to just allow this person to attack them. But what if this person's reality says that's wrong? So, I get, do you see the danger there? If there's no such thing as truth, and reality can be whatever I decide it is, well, then if I decide I want to be some dirtbag that wants to go and beat the snot out of people all day and take their stuff, who's to say I'm wrong? If we wanted to take this to its farthest extreme, where truth is not real, there's no such thing as truth, whatever's best for you, whatever would be your best life, go live it. If that is the case, then why does everybody agree that Hitler was wrong? You see what I'm saying? I know that's a really extreme example, but it's just, the truth always matters. It has to always matter. And I'm sorry, I know that not everybody will agree with that, but the truth has got to mean something. The truth has got to matter. And this isn't even a matter of Christianity and as opposed to any other worldview. This is just rationality. Truth has got to matter. It's got to mean something. Because if there's no truth, then nothing matters at all. You're trying your best means nothing. Me trying my best means nothing. Everything falls apart and is meaningless, and there's no point at all to any of it. And maybe some people are okay with that, but I'm sure not. I just, man, this song got me all in my philosophical feelings, man, and I don't always expect that when I listen to music, but this was really, really well done. Here's the thing with this, though. My one criticism, I guess, if I were to give it a criticism, is that I didn't feel like the chorus was particularly catchy. I don't know that this song will get stuck in my head. Now, Cholera, I hum that song all the time. It's still stuck in my head, and I love that song. And I liked this, and I really enjoyed it, and I will probably listen again and again, but I don't know how much it's going to get stuck in my head, so for that reason, I'm only going to give it a 9 out of 10. Still really good, still amazing, going to be in my playlist and something I listen to again and again, but just not, like I said, it just because that chorus wasn't something that I expect to get stuck in my head, I could only give it a 9 out of 10. But I really enjoyed this, man. But you know what you've got to do? Get in the comments and let me know, what did you think about this song on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being amazing. Where do you rank it? Because I'm interested. And if there is a song you would like for me to check out, leave a comment or send me an email at lyrical.resonance.ia@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook and connect with me there. I'm really excited. And thank you so much for watching. Also, if you haven't already, and you are new here and you like what you saw, I'd ask you to hit that subscribe button and make sure notifications are turned on so you don't miss any videos. Like this and share it, maybe even if you're up to it. But do that, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say. But until our next video, as always, stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you soon.